Welcome back to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast. I, of course, am your host, KC Phoenix, and this is your quick 3 tarot for Wednesday. Actually, no, today's Thursday. I'm having a moment. There's a lot on my mind. For Thursday, August the 25th. Before I go any further, kirwkc.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Okay, so for those who don't know, the Quick 3 Tarot is for the collective. It is not for a specific sign. So if you want something more specific, you're welcome to listen or watch any of the other readings for the signs. We're still technically in August. All of the August readings are up. The general, the love, and the money readings. Also, I've started uploading the September readings. The general readings for all of the signs are up, and the love readings for all of the signs are up. My goal, knock on wood, is to work on the money readings this weekend. If not, then hopefully by next weekend. Regardless of when I do them, whether it's this weekend or next weekend, I don't foresee them being long. I will more than likely do a different type of setup for the money readings. Regardless of whatever readings you listen to or watch, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading the energy and the tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Now that I've said all of that, I'm using one of my custom decks. It kept on calling out to me. And then also I'll pull some cards from the Angel Answers Oracle as well. So let's see what we get from this custom deck right quick. May I have the energy for the collective for Thursday, August the 25th. May I have the energy for the collective for Thursday, August the 25th. May I have the energy for the collective for Thursday, August the 25th. What is it that the collective needs to hear? What is it that the collective needs to hear? What is it that the collective needs to hear? Something told me to take this card on top in the middle as I'm splitting. I don't know what it is. We'll find out in a second. All right, so I'm going to set this card to the side. May I have 2 more cards, please? Thank you. You gave me exactly 2 more cards. Totally cool. All right, awesome. What's at the bottom of the deck? City starts with an R. At the bottom of the deck. City starts with an R. So some of you may be in a city that starts with an R. I don't know why I just heard Racine. Whatever. Or some of you may be considering moving to a city that starts with the R, or there may be someone in your orbit who moved from a city that starts with an R, thinking of moving to one that starts with an R, but there's something significant in your timeline for those this is resonating with a city that starts with R. Okay, and that's at the bottom of the deck. Now, the other cards that came out, wow, now this is really interesting. These are all names. Okay, so name starts with L. Name starts with L. Lacey just came to mind. You know what? There aren't many people named Lacey these days anymore. But yeah, Lacey just came to mind. But name starts with L. So, and this could be first or last name, is what this is. So, and then R is showing up again. I feel like R is significant. I don't know why. If I were you, I would find out what number R is in the alphabet and then there might be something significant with that number. You know, like A is number 1, B is number 2, C is number 3, and so on and so forth. Like if this is really resonating with you, I would go through the alphabet and count to R and find out what number is associated with R, and then see if that number is significant to you as well. But this is saying name starts with an R. So their first name may start with an R, or their last name may start with an R. And please keep in mind too, city starts with an R is at the bottom of the deck. So there's something very significant about the letter R, clearly. And then the third card is name starts with a Q. Name starts with a Q. So first name or last name could start with the Q. Maybe that is resonating with you. Now, maybe none of this will resonate with you, but this is the energy. These are the cards that came out because there's about 80 something cards in this deck, and this is what they went to. So again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm about to pull some Angel Oracle cards. May I have the energy for the collective for Thursday, August the 25th. May I have the energy for the collective for Thursday, August the 25th. May I have the energy for the collective for Thursday, August the 25th. What is it that the collective needs to hear? What is it that the collective needs to hear? What is it that the collective needs to hear? All right. May I have 3 cards, please? Whoop. 2 just came out. Wow. All right, that was quick. Let me turn this over. And may I have 1 more card, please? Thank you. Ooh, I like that. Okay, what's at the bottom of the deck? Okay, recovery is at the bottom of the deck on the Angel Oracle. So recovery. Some of you might be recovering from something. So if you don't feel like you're recovering from something, but you haven't been doing well in some area, then this is a good sign that recovery is on its way. Obviously, I'm not a licensed anything. I'm just telling you the cards and the energy. The first card that came out is get more information. So there's something that you need to get more information about. Maybe in regards to this city or one of these people with this name. Name starts with an L, name starts with an R, name starts with a Q. Maybe you need to get more information about that person. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Or it's just get more information in general about something else. The second card that came out is helpful people. Now, these particular names, name starts with L, name starts with R, name starts with Q, those could possibly be the people around you. You would know better than me. But this is saying helpful people are available and around you to guide you through whatever you're dealing with. During the pre-shuffle, Thunderstorm did come out. So maybe if you're dealing with some type of turbulence in your life, one of these people around you could be very helpful to guide you through whatever turbulence you're dealing with. All right. And then the third card that came out is abundance. Abundance. So this is saying abundance is available. That is the card, that is the energy. Abundance is available. But all of this might be tied to a city that starts with an R, or it may be tied to people where their first or their last name starts with an L, starts with an R, or starts with a Q. Okay? So that is your message. kirwkc.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, be blessed.